The great advantage is that the reach of the New York Times is incredible. I feel like everyone participates in the newspaper in a way that wasn't entirely true of my previous employers at the Wall Street Journal. And so, yes, I'm in a minority in my views, but sometimes when you're in a minority, people pay more attention to what you have to say.
I don't want to get you into trouble, but I really want to know that there is nothing like about New York Times and, their views makes you angry, furious, or, get yourself into trouble.
Well, I don't always agree with my colleagues on the opinion page, and that's fine. I mean, I grew up in a family where disagreement was normal. We argued all the time, and I never took it personally.
The New York Times once actually called like Hassan Nasrallah kind of like a scholar. Washington Post called al-Baghdadi terrorist as a man of peace. Mainstream media in the West, when it comes to writing about Middle East, they call which I say, negotiator of death and terrorists, they call them man of peace or negotiator of peace, diplomats. So that's why when we live under a regime that kills our people, targeting the innocent family members of journalists like hostage and punishing the family members. So maybe we take it personal because a lot of people in the Middle East that I'm talking to them from Iran, Iraq, Syria, who have first experience of living under authoritarian regime, under terrorist regime, they really get offended by some of the Western media and the way they deal with terrorists. So that's why maybe you said a good thing that you didn't take it personal because they don't.
You have to separate two sides of the paper. There's my side, which is the opinion section, and then there's the news side with a different line of authority. And I understand that the paper angers one constituency or another, and it's a vast enterprise with hundreds of stories every single day. Mistakes get made. People treat the New York Times as if it's the Holy Bible. And so if they see a word that they don't like, it's not seen as, I don't know, a reporter or an editor choosing the wrong word. It's seen as a statement of ideological intent. But on the whole, I think it's impossible to understand the world without reading the New York Times.